Good morning, tubers. Madame Roy back once again. Back to you on Saturday, the 19th of October, 2019. A very cool, let's just be honest, cold Virginia morning. It started out in the mid 40s. We are sitting at 58 degrees right now, which is still pretty cold for this time of year, especially for this area being so south. Got a few interesting things we're going to do today. Mom and I are going to bike over to Driver, which is a local town, maybe about 8-10 miles away, because they're having their annual Driver Days. Driver Days is like a festival, celebrates all things that Driver, that little town. And it's really nice because this town has seen a marked decline in its basically not only population, but in the retail establishment there, because they diverted the main road away from the town some years back, so people don't have a reason to go there as much anymore. And I have a lot of friends and clients and acquaintances that own businesses there, so this is really a good way to get business to come back to that town and basically get people to go. Now, Dad is already there. The local church sponsors a car show on Driver Days, so Mom and I are going to head up there probably within the next half an hour or so. Should be very interesting. I'll get as much footage as I can. They usually are playing loud music, so I really got to be careful. I actually wound up getting a copyright strike from a video I put up in 2010. Can you believe that? Somebody claimed a video that I put up in 2010 had a piece of classical music. Now, I'm not even going to bother fighting it because that's like the only copyright strike I've ever gotten. And it really isn't worth it because 9 times out of 10, they'll side with the person that made the claim. But other than that, I'm going to show you a couple of things I picked up today at the garage sales. Yes, I did go out to garage sales, as cold as it was. There were quite a few of them out there, so I'm going to pause this, turn you guys around, talk to you guys in a couple of minutes. All right, so the first thing I picked up is an older HP laptop. I got this for $20. Probably paid a little more than I should have. I really probably only should have given 10 or 15, but they were adamant on 20. It's one of those HP DV, what is this one? 4s. If you can see it right there. My camera's not really focusing at the moment. There we go. It's a little dirty, but it does function. I'm not sure if the battery's any good. I highly doubt it because this is a Vista era computer. But pick this one up for $20. Hopefully be able to do some work to it. Maybe flip it for $80, $100 if I can get a good battery for it. Then I picked up these two laptops right here. These are pretty new laptops. This is just something I got, one of those little Bluetooth car adapters. Nothing too interesting there. But I got these two, and I paid $70 for the pair. And these are Lenovo's. Matter of fact, this one is still on. They both have Intel processors. This one is running Windows 10. It hasn't even been set up yet. This is actually the newer of the two. This dates from, I believe, 2018, 2017, so it's only about a year old. See, it's very, very clean, no wear whatsoever. And this is the second one. I got these both from the same garage sale. This one is a little bit older. I think this one is from like 2016. But what's cool about this one, this is the one that has that reversible camera. So if you're trying to take a picture of somebody, you can literally just flip the camera over and take a picture of that person. But that being said, it appears that this is running Windows 8. I could be wrong. This does look like the Windows 8 setup screen, but it could just be an older build of Windows 10. And again, not too much wear on this one either. A little bit more on the space bar. I'll probably show these again in a later video, but I want to charge them up. I did get both the cables. I need to figure out which one goes with which. And then figure out exactly what type of processors in here. I'm guessing they're probably like Intel Pentiums, maybe Celerons. I doubt they're anything super high-end, but got both of these again for $70. That's the lowest they were willing to go. And I think I could probably get about 100 a piece for these on the open market, so it was definitely worth picking up. And then at the same sale that I got the other laptop at, I got this netbook for $5. Have no idea if it works. It's an old Gateway from 2010 with an Atom processor. And the reason I got it so cheap is they did not have the power cord for it. But I do believe that I have one that'll work for this upstairs. I didn't even try powering it on. Let's see if there's any juice in the battery. I heard something. Well, is that a light right there? It looks like we got a light coming on or trying to come on. Nah, she's stone dead. But yeah, today seemed to be the day for laptops. I'm telling you. All right, tubers, got one more thing to show you, and then probably going to be heading off to driver days. Talk to you in a bit. All right, everybody, heading outside, and this is without a doubt the coolest of the garage sale finds for today. This came from my neighbor. Big shout out to Jack and Jen down the street. I'm not going to give their last name, but he put this bike out this morning for a whopping $10. Isn't that amazing, tubers? $10. This is either a late 70s or early 80s, not exactly sure which, Huffy Ultima road bike. You could see that it's got the very thin road tires. Now the tires are iffy on this. You could see that the cord is just starting to show in places. Probably going to have to replace these tires, but I think I can get a few months out of them. This has the typical road handles, and I've never had a bike like this, to be honest with you. Every bike I own does not have the typical racing handles like you would find on a road bike or a racing bike. And before anybody asks, yes, it has the old Sunrace shifters in the middle. Pretty much any time before 1985, 86, this is what you would find on a bike. You would have these kind of middle shifters. They're not the easiest thing to shift, especially on the fly, but I just could not pass this bike up for $10. It is in amazing condition for its age. That may even be the original seat, the original banana seat. Not very comfortable. Probably have to change that out. One thing I find interesting, back then, look at what they did. They didn't even bother to attach this. At least I don't think they did. It appears that this just hung down like this. Unless it's missing a clamp, I might just try to put it a clamp like that, but I don't see anywhere that it could have actually attached to the bike originally. So apparently that's just what they did. They really, I guess, weren't too worried about safety. But let me know. If any of you guys know more about these older bikes than I do, let me know if this is supposed to be like attached to the rail here or not. I honestly don't know. But again, for $10, I am not complaining. This is a really cool looking bike. I've already had it out. It rides beautifully. I had to lubricate the brakes and the head here. This was kind of sticking. I just got some WD-40 and shot it right in there to kind of lubricate it. Now it works just fine. It hadn't been used in a long time. They said it'd probably been almost a decade since this bike had actually seen any use at all. So, all right, tubers, let me go ahead and pause the vlog, see what the rest of the day brings, and I'll talk to you guys on the flip side. All right, everybody, so one thing I forgot to update you on was the Yukon. And yes, before anybody asks, the Yukon is back in the shop. Basically, I am still having the issue with the traction control. Let me turn this laptop off. It's really loud. I'm having issues with the traction control. Basically, from a stop, I'll go ahead and give it gas every once in a while. It doesn't happen all the time. It'll start going, the traction control will come on, and the GMC will just lose power for a few seconds. Then everything else will be normal. Actually, this could be them calling me right now. Let me pause this. I think this is them. I'll talk to you guys in a minute. Nope, just a spam call. Very typical these days. They actually spoof local area codes, so you never know. But getting back to what I was saying, the most likely culprit for my GMC doing that is bad ABS wheel speed sensors. I did my homework, I read all the threads, and when that happens, when the traction control system enables itself when it's not supposed to, generally it's because the ABS wheel speed sensors are bad, and it basically just can't, it plays havoc with the traction control system. It can't find the right speed. It messes around with the computer. You got to remember, all these modern vehicles are computer controlled. So if a sensor is malfunctioning, and the computer's controlling the traction control, what it's probably doing is it's thinking that the tires are spinning, in other words, skidding, when they're really not, and that's why it's enabling the traction control. At least that is what they're saying in the threads. Now, those of you out there that are more mechanically inclined, especially with the newer vehicles than I am, you're welcome to correct me on this, but I've actually talked to my mechanic and a few other people, and they pretty much concur that the most likely culprit is that wheel speed sensor. Now, could it be other things? Yes, it could be things like a bad hub bearing or two. That would be a little bit more costly, not too bad. Of course, worst case scenario, it could be the traction control system is fouled up. If that's the case, I have two options. I can either spend probably close to $1,000 from what I'm seeing to get that system replaced, which I probably wouldn't do. Or the second option is just to permanently disable traction control, because it absolutely runs fine once the traction control system is enabled. And being that this is an all-wheel drive vehicle, it's actually insane to even have traction control in the first place. So we'll see what happens. I'll keep you guys updated. Mom and I are probably be heading out in a few minutes, and I'll talk to everybody on the flip side. All right, so here we are in driver days. What do you think?
Okay.
Got a lot of cars. It is very busy.
That's why it's nice to take our bikes. You don't have to pay for parking.
Got a lot of people. Boy, this guy's making money hand over fist.
Look at the fire.
I see that. Check this out. Oh my gosh.
It's at his nose.
That is so cool. Check it out. Propane, I'm sure. Oh, that is awesome.
Isn't that funny?
It's like one of those floats. Dragon fire.
Where? Oh.
Here, smile. Yeah, get a couple of thumbnail shots. Yeah, they're blocking the streets. Suffolk police become a hometown hero.
Oh, look how cute that dog is.
Look at this.
Look at the miniature. Is that a cow?
I don't know.
What is that over there? Yeah, it's like a miniature cow, or is that a goat? That's a goat.
That's a goat. You want to go check it out?
Perfect.
Let's see.
Yeah.
Hi, buddy. Hi, buddy. Hi, you're gorgeous. Little golden retriever puppy. Hi, buddy. What?
He's gonna lap all this up.
Hi, big guy. This is adorable. Look at the other livestock. We got ponies. Looks like a little goat. Awesome. Always something to do here at Driver Days, right? Well, I'm going to go find something to eat because I am actually getting really hungry, and see what else we can get up to. All right, talk to you guys in a car show. Not very far out of town. It's pretty big this year. What do you think?
Yeah, we'll have to walk down and see.
Oh, you're not going to be walking there. Let's see if we can find Dad. He took the Mercury, the 51 Merc. Oh, gorgeous German Shepherd. We're going to head down that way because I'm getting hungry, but we need to meet up with Dad first. You see him? Oh, Mom saw him first. Look at these beautiful cars. Plymouth Duster, I should say. Oh, wow, he got a prime spot. He did leave pretty early this morning. There he is. Whew. Hey, guys. Say hello. What's up? Who else is here? Oh, cool. I have to say hi. Dad and I, her mom and I are getting pretty hungry. Well, at least I am. When did you eat?
9:30, 10 o'clock.
Ah, we're going to look around for a few minutes. See what we got. So, yeah, I might be taking this coat off. It's pretty hot. Cool.
Hey, hi.
You guys always ask, hey, Alice. Oh, let me look around a little bit. All right, well, let's see what else we can get to here. But look at these beautiful cars. Yeah, they always get here early. They get the prime spots. Got to get here real early. He left like around 6:30 this morning. There's his 51 Merc. John 3:16. Look it up if you don't know what that is. All right, let me go ahead and pause this and go get something to eat. Talk to you guys later. Okay, everybody, so I just had the best breakfast burrito I've had in many, many years. Jesse Lewis Catering had a little booth here. He's in the red trailer back there. Fantastic breakfast burrito. Egg, sausage, onions, peppers, and hash brown potatoes in a fresh tortilla and homemade salsa. So if you come down here to Driver Days, check out Jesse Lewis. And best part, it was only $3. Super cheap for an event like this. We're going to head into the shop here. I'm going to go ahead and pause this. Probably not going to do too much more filming here. There is a lot of music playing, and I really don't want to get another copyright strike. So probably talk to you guys when we get back home. Check this out. A Hearst Old is just like Dad's, but this is the T-top version. Woo! Really nice.
My nephew has one just like that.
I think he's about to pull out. That is so cool, though. Same coloring and everything. Must be an 84. All right, everybody, I'm going to go ahead and finish the vlog here. Hope you guys enjoyed this today. I got a lot to do when I get home. You know what? We'll see. This may or may not be the end. I'll have to play it by ear. But I'll talk to you guys either way on the flip side. All right, everybody. It's the next morning. This is going to be another 2 or maybe even a 3-day vlog. I'll have to see how it goes. Sunday morning, getting ready to go to church. You can see we got Milo on the steps here. He was being a real stinker last night, came in my room, started knocking everything off my end tables, my computer table, so I had to throw his little butt out around 1 o'clock. I had no other option because he was just being a little stinker. You're playful, yeah, but Matt wants to sleep. You're a good boy. So, let me show you guys what it's like outside. We are definitely getting what's left of that tropical storm. Now it's not even a tropical depression. It's just like a tropical low. There you have the Yukon right there. Got the town car and Dad's truck. Now, I believe we got the problem licked with the traction control on the Yukon. And it does seem that it was down to bad ABS wheel speed sensors in the front. But there was more to the story than that. All right, everybody, so I promised I would tell you what happened. I had the Yukon in yesterday to get those front ABS wheel speed sensors replaced. Kind of knew that was the issue. All the threads online were saying the same thing, and it looks like that did solve the problem. But there was more to the story than that. I had the tires replaced on this about a week ago, maybe not even a week ago. And I had the gentleman that did the tires look at the brakes, make sure they were good, and they said, yeah, the brakes are fine. Well, when I brought it back to have the ABS wheel speed sensors changed out, they have to take the tires off, and they actually also have to take off the brake pads and get down to the rotors. Well, I got a call from the mechanic saying, you need front brakes now. They were down to the metal. It was metal on metal. Now, the other gentleman there apologized. Apparently what happened was their tire guy really wasn't that great at looking at the brakes, like making sure what he thought was brake pad was actually just the bare metal. It was very dark, I guess, but I don't know the whole story. But anyway, to make a long story short, I had to get almost $800 in brake work done to that. I had to get new brakes, front brake pads, new rotors, and the ABS wheel speed sensors. But my buddy Travis, a shout out to Travis, thank you so much. He hooked me up, gave me a deal on this, so I'm going to go ahead and give a little plug to Dillinger's Tire and Auto here in Chesapeake, Virginia. If you guys live in our area, check them out. They not only do tires and brakes, they do everything there. So if you have a check engine light coming on, if you're having any problems with your vehicle at all, take it over there. They'll diagnose it and repair it, and most importantly, they'll give you a fair price for those repairs. We're going to head out to church. I'm all duded up. I'm in my $10 leather coat that I picked up at the thrift store the other day, because unfortunately the one I got last year At Dillard's does not fit. That was an extra large, and that thing just swims on me. This is a medium. This is a little tight, but now that I'm still losing a little bit more weight, should be perfectly fine. I don't know what to do with the other leather coat. Probably going to wind up selling it because it's like a $600 coat, although I didn't pay that for it. I'll probably have to list it for sale. I don't plan on ever getting back up to that weight. So go ahead and pause the vlog. We'll see what the rest of the day brings, and I'll talk to everybody on the flip side. All right, everybody. Day 3 of this multi-day vlog. It is Monday, October 21st, about 10 a.m. And decided to ride my bike today. Went up to Aldi, which is about maybe 7 or 8 miles. And now I ran to the thrift store, down to the Dollar Tree is where I'm going right now. I had a lot of withdrawal the other day. We could not take our bikes out because of that tropical storm or whatever it was, or Nesto or something that we got the remnants of, and it rained all day long yesterday and hard. Now, we needed the rain. We've been in a drought situation for the last month and a half, so I'm very grateful for that rain, but unfortunately it did not allow me to take my bike out, so I'm going to try to make up for it today. Not sure what else we're going to do today. You can see it's kind of cloudy out, and we're supposed to get on and off showers, kind of sprinkly rain, but we'll see what happens. I'm going to go ahead and do the rest of my shopping. Already picked up some bananas and red onions. I know, weird combination, right? That's what they said at the checkout stand. Bananas I eat with breakfast, and red onions I always put into the chicken salad. Gives it a little extra sweetness. So let me run into Dollar Tree, see what the rest of the day brings, and I'll talk to everybody on the flip side. All right, so I'm here in Dollar Tree, and I need to look for an egg slicer. Not sure that they're going to have it. If they do, it's going to be over here with all the kitchen stuff. I see a potato masher. I see spatulas, lots of spatulas, but I do not see an egg slicer. Kind of a specialty item. May have to go to like Walmart or something to get that, but you can see our Dollar Tree has a lot of variety here. Got mini strainers, got cheese graters, got what appears to be some type of garlic press. That is a garlic press, actually. Looks like a pretty decent one too, and the quality of stuff has definitely gone up. I'm going to keep looking around because you never know. It could be hidden away in one of these nooks and crannies. Yeah, these are nice to have too, because a lot of modern pans that have the Teflon, the anti-scratch coating, you can damage them by using metal utensils. So if they have these little plastic or neoprene tips on them, that protects them from getting damaged. So nice touch. I like seeing that here. Yeah, I do not see it, so probably gonna have to go to Walmart or something to get that, but that's no big deal. Look at that. They even got the old school tongs like used to use on the grills to flip the hot dogs and the sausages. All right, everybody, so we're here in Aldi, and we found something that we got a long time ago, but they haven't had. It's in the special buys. And show them what it is.
It's the risotto, asparagus risotto.
Yep, it's the Priano asparagus risotto. This is really, really good. If you guys are into Italian food, this is like the Italian rice is basically what it is. This stuff pairs really good with chicken, like you could do a risotto Alfredo. I've also seen people do like a pesto risotto. You put a little bit of pesto in there, and it is really, really good. Mom, are you looking for more?
I want to see another one. There's a 4 cheese. I'm thinking of getting one of each. There's new boxes on the bottom.
I know that we got both last time. I remember the 4 cheese was really good. I don't know if I ever ate the asparagus when we got it. Yeah, give it a try. How much are they? They're on $1.79.
$1.79.
You can see down there they're $1.79 on special.
More in here, so I'm curious to see what flavors they have.
Mom's gonna dig through all of this. I'm gonna tell you guys something else you might want to look for in Aldi too. The Barissimo coffee variety pack.
Roasted garlic.
Yep.
What do you think?
That sounds good too. But check this out, everybody. I bought this the other day for $15. You get the Kenyan, the Sumatran, the Kona, and the Ethiopian. So what does that make it? I guess about 9 each. Yeah, about 9 each. I know my math is terrible on the fly. But this stuff's really good, and it's a decent deal. 36 of them for $15. Now, that's not cheap. But you got to remember, this is really good quality coffee. This isn't like the kind of stuff that you would get in like Big Lots or Ollie's, and this is really fresh stuff too. But if you guys have an Aldi's near you, make sure you check out their special buys section. I mean, they get a lot of really interesting products. And I give you an example here. You got this Tuscan Garden honey apple vinaigrette dressing, and for the most part the stuff here is usually pretty good when it comes to the ingredients, but you do want to be careful because you want to look for things like well, actually this is pretty good. I don't see anything in here that's really questionable except for that dreaded natural flavors, as a lot of those YouTubers say. You got to stay away from that stuff. But I mean, really interesting stuff. Like look at this. Here we go.
Broccoli and cheddar soup too.
Oh, cool. So we got the variety pack here, 48 count pumpkin spice variety pack for $14.89. Got pumpkin spice hot cocoa and pumpkin spice cappuccino. Now, I'm not a big fan of pumpkin flavoring in my coffees, but I know a lot of you out there are. And let's go ahead and pull one of these out real quick because I'm very curious. I always like to look at the ingredients on these to see what exactly they're putting in this stuff. So let's see. Okay, see, I can't recommend that in all good conscience because look at that. First ingredients, corn syrup solids, and sugar's good, but that corn syrup solids and maltodextrin, all this is really fake flavoring, so you really want to stay away from that. Though I must say, for the pumpkin spice coffee, that's not too bad, except you got the natural and artificial flavors. So when you have stuff like this, you're better off sticking with ones that say organic, because if it's got organic components to it, chances are it's not going to have all that junky food and additives that you really don't want to be ingesting, I should say. Well, Mom and I have got some more shopping to do. We'll see what the rest of the day brings. I think I'm ending this vlog really soon because this is day 3 and I'm sure it's getting really, really long now. Lots of Halloween candy here at Aldi, of course. Gingerbread men, you got the Rice Krispie Treats pumpkin kit. So talk to you guys when I get back home. All right, tubers, and I'm going to end the vlog here. I thought, what better way to do it than to end it with Mr. Baxter. Hope you guys are really enjoying these multi-day vlogs. Stay tuned for more. Definitely some updates in the next few days coming on the 2005 GMC Yukon. Done a few more things to that, but I'm going to wait to tell you guys till the next vlog. Hope everyone out there is having a great day. Please continue to like and subscribe. And as always, have a blessed day, everybody.